start recording. And hello, welcome back to the Alexandrian Codex. I am, as usual, Alex. On this fine afternoon, instead of playing Stars Without Number, I am going to be playing some more U4. And the reason for that being is some scheduling shenanigans have occurred, and we are not going to be able to play tonight. We're going to be playing next week instead, I think that's right. So, I'm hopping back and playing Sworn Fealty. I'm not feeling any more positive or optimistic about it, but this campaign has gone well enough so far that I feel like it would be a shame not to give it ye old college try. Now, our general strategy here was to work on our economy until 1700, at which point we pivot and start investing heavily in monarch points to get the ideas that we need in order to even conceivably take on the Ottomans. It's not a bad idea. Do I think it'll work? Not necessarily, but it's what I got. So let's give that a shot. Let's turn this down a little bit. Oh boy. Alright. Okay, I cannot remember the math we're at. So there's 0.03 is what we're at. So 0.03 times 5 is 0.15. So anything more than 0.15 I should be building. And there's nothing more than 0.15, so all these 0.03s are actually worth building now. Oh, fuck, we are really hitting the bottom of the barrel. So now 0.02, anything higher than 0.06 will be worth building. And I think the way that I'm going to do this is just queue up new things at the start of every new year. It might not be more efficient that way, but it saves me on the micro, and honestly, expediency seems like best at this point. If you're in a war, could I go to war with Tunis? They would back you up. You're in a war against Knights, France, and Australia, and you're actually beating France. God, what hope do I have if they beat France? Are we drilling our troops? No, well, we should be. We really should be. Let's get... Yeah, granted them a general before doing the math. How about that? There we go. Yeah, they're bitchy, but they're not overpowered, so it's fine. Okay, so for this, I think we actually start focusing on military tech, right? Like, getting economic ideas is going to be important in the long term, but we have offensive and quantity that we want to get done. Mil tech is really going to be the thing that we actually want to be investing in. I don't know if it'll make a substantial enough difference, but that is what I need to start pouring money into. I think a war with the Ottomans can wait until, like, 1780, honestly, because we just need to win the one war, but the 1700s, we need to work on building up tribal legions. And to best facilitate that, we need a better army anyway, so taking out our other rivals will just be test runs for taking out the Ottomans, because unless we can take them on single-handedly, we have no chance of taking on the Ottoman at all. Like, not a snowball's chance in hell. Like, even with the war that they're in right now, France is probably glitched. France probably has most of their troops in the New World somewhere, because the AI is still garbage when it comes to managing that. Alright, so 0.03 or higher, we're just going to build here. 0.03 times 5 gets us up to 0.15, yeah, 0.14s. So now I'm seeing our 0.02s. 0.02 times 5 is going to be anything higher than 0.1. So that's easy. That's pretty easy. Oh god. Oh, Austria's gone. Can't say that they didn't deserve it. This is a Tunis-led war. Oh, this is a Tunis-led war. Well, they're going to win, but interesting. Here I thought it was the Ottomans being ballsy. Apparently not. Kopet Tag? Kopet Dag. Kopet Dag. This sounds... Kopet Dag. I mean, maybe. This is not in the direction I'd like to be going. Merchants are leaving. Yeah, sure. What are we generating on here? Fars? Yeah, Fars is a rival. Ethiopia's a rival. Transoxiana is apparently a rival as well. Oh, so that's why we were getting that mission. Okay, fair enough. So I guess we just start generating on all three of these boys. Get claims going. Again, not because I necessarily want the territory, but because I need the war. And I need the war because the war is the only way, we're focusing on mysticism, the only way that we can boost our tribal authority. And we desperately need to. Now, most of these wars are going to be humiliation wars. We're just in it to beat up their armies, humiliate them, and get out as quickly as possible. Maybe to... No, that's probably about the long and short of it, actually. Now, I'm not seeing any French troops here. Oh. Okay, apparently the French aren't going down without a fight. That's good. Yeah, let's see if they're really putting up a good fight or not, but that's okay. Awesome dragoons. Do I want the dragoons more? No, I want the Ali Bey Reformed Cavalry more. Right, higher than 0.3. I'll buy it. Nope. Well, that's worth building. A bunch of 0.1s in there. 0.12, 0.14. Yeah, and the rate at which we're expanding our economy is dying down quite a bit. But them's the breaks, man. Them's the breaks. How are we doing on institutions? Institutions are fine. 1700, the Enlightenment is sure to fire off somewhere. Probably not in our country, because why would it? But that's okay. Drilling our armies is not... Wow, is not building this quickly at all. Whoa, Jesus Christ. Does this go up monthly? Like 0.01? 0.07? Not as bad as I thought, in whatever case. Go, France, go! Go, France, go! You're gonna lose this, France. Not unless that 40 stack gets up there. Huh. I mean, France is at least putting up a sporting fight. That's nice. I don't really expect them to do more than that, because I don't think that I can do more than that, and I've... Well, France is actually above us, so maybe they're a precedent for how well we could maybe, possibly, eventually do. 0.1 is the highest that I'm seeing here. Can't build that, but I can build this, so plop down a bunch of those 0.02s. Now, I'm not doing the math, but I'm pretty sure that the return isn't actually worth building what we're building in terms of these really cheap production centers, but Now, France has gone on the offensive a little bit, which is a mistake, I think. Why is Bavaria involved with this? Oh, they're not. Thought that they were for a second. I got quite excited. Wah, wah. Let's claim Oh, these are all terrible. That, I suppose. And you, let's claim Sawa. Now I should probably go after whichever one of our rivals is the weakest first. And I know that's not very sporting, but we want our manpower to stay high enough. The Emirs, yeah, I can actually give them land now. I'll do that. They quit complaining. There. There you go, boyo. This will increase their influence, so I'd rather not do that. Don't want to decrease their support that much. That I will happily do. Give me this. Give me that. Give me that. You get that. There we go. You're getting a mission to go to war with Kopat Dog. That would increase our manpower recovery speed, which would be pretty good for setting us up in the future. However, the war with Fars means a war with Transoxiania. And a war with Fars also means Ethiopia. Wow, all three of my rivals allied together. That sucks. So regardless of what happens, Fars is going to be involved. We can either fight Ethiopia down here and Fars up here, or Transoxiania. You guaranteeing anyone? No. Awkward. Okay. I put myself into an unenviable political situation here. Political position, I should say. I think that we declare war on Ethiopia, maybe? What's happening here? Oh, you're in a second war. Spain, that's why you're having such a hard time. Spain's being a stupid opportunist and attacking the wrong person. Yeah, they're punching down, not punching up. Okay, fair. You know, these are all terrible, and some of these are really good. How much does it cost to build these? 3? So, yeah, so long as any of these are higher than 0.06, they're probably worth building. Yeah. Well, actually, this 300, if we're just building 0.02s here, yeah. Yeah. They're almost certainly worth building. The first ones, at the very least, is they're very valuable. Very, very valuable. So the first problem I'm seeing with our prospect of going to war here is numbers. We have decent enough sized forces, but when it comes to numerical supremacy, we have enough to take on one country at a time, not more than one. We look at this force limit, we are just pathetic. We have more than any one of our rivals, but not by a large margin, so a war against two at once would be very hard to do unless our quality was just that amazing. And the goal is to get our quality that amazing, but we also need quantity to make that happen. Is it even worth investing in these trade ideas? Yeah, I suppose so, because they mean more money. More money means more everything else, so they won't hurt. Also, they help boost up these ideas, which this is terrible, and this is terrible, and this is garbage, but it's what we got, so we might as well get every bonus that we can. Competitive advantage. Decline of the spice trade. I think the way to do this achievement properly, if there is a proper way to do any achievement, is to rush the Levant as much as possible. That's not particularly exciting, but I think it is the way to do this. Now, actually, France is demonstrating for us here that it is possible to, with inferior numbers, still put up a substantial fight against the Ottomans. Quite cool. Wait, one more day for that to clear. 0.04s. 0.09. Well, ooh, holy shit. well, that's going to be valuable. Yeah, anything higher than 0.06 is probably technically worth it, but man, it doesn't feel like it. At this point, I think it would actually save us money to start building universities, so that we'll get the Enlightenment faster. I'm going to start doing that. Mysticism. Actually, I'm gonna be back in just a second. BRB. There. Okay. Okay, better. Better. Now, I was saying that we should build our economy until 1700, but I think that getting this next institution to spawn more quickly and spread more quickly in our country will in the long term save us time and money. Offensive ideas will give us better discipline. This sucks. It won't be until the end that it gives us discipline. It will give us force limit modifier, and this will also give us force land limit modifier. So both of these are necessary in the long term to get our army larger. I think quantity is what we do in the short term, because these make our, particularly this, make it more affordable for us to field large armies, so let's go for that. And Fars is no longer valid rival. God damn it. Poland and Lithuania, really? I don't border either of you. You're terrible rivals. Yeah, you are all terrible rivals. I'd say... Fuck. So, we want to pick a rival that we border. And the reason for that is we need to use rivals to boost our, tribal authority. Allegiance. Now, I could rival Bamanis, or something like Poland or Lithuania, but we'll never actually fight them. So there's no actual point to rivaling them. I could rival the Ottomans straight up, but I don't think that'll end well. Didn't end well last time, and just look at this. They have plus 271. Their army is 271% stronger than ours. Their navy is 350% stronger than ours. That's absurd. I guess Lithuania. I don't like any of these. I could just not pick one, and I think that's what I'll do. Awkwardly enough, I'm just not gonna pick one. Get you... Are you? Yeah, you are. Get you a couple more until you go to port during peace, or war, not peace. It's the opposite of what I want. Now, the Ottomans are getting a good thorough ass kicking here, actually. The French don't have many troops left over here. I think the French are preoccupied with this Spanish war, but they did manage to... It seems as if they managed to force them out. Indulgent is terrible. Let's see here. Are any of these worth building? Actually, those two might be. Check for just like... Well, there's a .16. That might be worth building. It's better than any of those. So yeah, let's go up to that .16. And now... man, this is literally just worth building. So, anything higher than .06, we should actually save up for some of those instead. Yeah, not enough rivals. Yeah, but our rivals suck, game. Like, real bad. Real bad. So Ethiopia is the one we should be focusing on in this next war. All the same, because they're our actual rival. They pull in Fars, who's annoying, and will take some dealing with, but it's Ethiopia's force limit. Pretty big. But if we're focusing on quality, and we are trying to at least, one of these stacks should be substantial enough to fight them. Should. Is it actually? I don't know, but should be. Huh. I don't want the revolutionaries to win here. Yeah, let's move you there. This is, yeah, maxed out, so we'll can be their hero here. Beautiful. Actually, wait for morale to get maxed out here before moving in, because anything else would be pretty stupid. I should be saving up for this, I think, at this point, but I'm not going to. I'm going to start going down economic ideas just because we need the discipline that we'll get from this, from weapon quality standards. This discipline, this numbers, and this numbers might make our army passable. That's the, that's my threshold. Because right now it is far from passable. God damn it, I wish I bordered any of you, but I don't. So we'll just have to focus on attacking Ethiopia, I suppose, because they're the only one close to us who is still our rival. I mean, there's Transoxiana as well. They would call in Bamanis, and if we rival Bamanis, that would be a great opportunity to fight them. I wish that we could still fight Fars, because they're just so damn conveniently located. Let's wait for these to finish. Going here. 0.02s, 0.02s, yep, those are all garbage. 0.06 is barely acceptable. 0.1, 0.12, 0.13. I think the 0.12s are what we're gonna have to buy at this point. Okay, can't afford anything else. I think the universities are going to be worth building more so than anything else at this point. Oh, no, you're full recovered already. Sweet. You are in a truce now. You didn't lose any land. That's cool. Tunis did get this, which, it happens. Khorassani separatists. Really? Well, I could harsh treatment this, and the only reason I would harsh treatment this is that it boosts our absolutism, which is not existent, and absolutism would boost our discipline, which is nice. However, I think it's more important just to save at this point. Yeah, except Azerbaijani. Where exactly? Khorasan. Khorasan's down here? Really? Why the hell is this suddenly rebellious? Because somebody's Boosting separatism? Really? Really? Can you go stand in Mogo? Yeah, you're gonna go stand in Mogostan. Is that the only thing boosting that? Yeah, Tabas is the problem. Wait, Tabas is the problem here. Tabas. Tabas. I don't remember where anything is. Oh, Tabas. Really? Okay, well, split this in half. Half goes here, half goes there. The mercantilism is definitely more worthwhile at this point in the game. Convert them heretics. Excellent. Excellent. Muy bueno. Your rivals. I feel you, Gabe. I do. I'd love to rival somebody. But all of my potential rivals are trash. So, maybe not. Why the Lemma? Probably because of that. Oh, diet. Yeah, I actually have to buy a general. Oh, well, they're pretty damn good. So not that mad about that. How we doing on our leader? Our leader's okay. His heir will be fine if they ever take over, but I'm not gonna cross my fingers on that, just because we've had really bad luck with regard to that. Yeah, this looks okay. Really wish a coalition would form on the Ottomans. I would drop their alliance real quick. Now, that might be a contributing factor to why there isn't one, that we haven't dropped our alliance. Though other people consider us being loyal to them and include our forces when estimating the strength of theirs. Valid. Unfortunate, but valid. Coptic ballots. Where are you at? Here, Ibn. You're here? Yeah. Sure, why don't we just walk this all the way down here? Here, I guess, and then split in half and go occupy that. This is Cassia. Do you have any other interesting rivals? Not really. How's war looking now? The Ottomans would join Fars. Why? Is that attacking? Why was I saying the Ottomans? Why would you not join? Your attitude towards our enemy is pretty good. Nah, okay, Transoxiana attacking you. The Ottomans are guaranteeing you. Wow. Weird dick move. It's probably is a move against Russia, not a move against us. So Ethiopia is really the only one that I can justify this. The Ottomans still wouldn't join, so we'll have to have an army here to take out Fars and an army down here to deal with Ethiopia. And, well, it seems like it would be in our best interest to keep saving up manpower at this point, because, alright, Lithuania, I guess fuck you. I need this power projection to stay at least over 25. Prefer it to be over 50. So we already have claims on you. Claims aren't really the issue. The issue is need Kerman. Sure, fine. Half of you stand here, half of you stand here. I will hire another general so that we can also be drilling the other half of the stack. Drill, you, general, drill. These are both drilling. Good. How's our professionalism looking? Well, it's not 1% anymore. It's not great. There we go. If I had reacted faster, that wouldn't have happened. Now, the Enlightenment just fired off. Where? Where did the Enlightenment happen? I'm not seeing it in Europe. Did it happen in the New World? Did it happen in... Fuck. Okay. Yeah, well, that makes sense. It would fire off in the Ottomans. We can't catch a break. So it'll spread to provinces that have a university, or the capital of a country with full innovative ideas, which is not us, or an adjacent province has enlightenment, or we have a diptech of 20 with a philosopher. Our diptech is 20. We need this philosopher. 20 upkeep a month, god damn. Save up for a little bit so we can actually afford that, and then start switching over, because it is post 1700. I said post 1700. We'd be focusing on these, so let's do that. Immediately, this guy. No. Oh, capital of a diptech 20 country with a scientist gives a plus 2/5. A philosopher gives a plus 1/2. I'm gonna be, yeah, we had a natural scientist I could have gone after instead. So that was a waste of money. The natural scientist, yep, diptech is diplomatic tech. Yep. Well, poop. Alright, well that's making it go faster anyway. I can't decide if the universities are more worthwhile. So, building these universities will make the institution spawn faster, which will make us be able to embrace it more quickly and more cheaply. Focusing on these might just be necessary because we need the points, frankly. Actually, we don't really need Diplo points, so I can keep that guy cheap and spend heavily on the other two. I think we'll do that, yeah. Can I upgrade you? No, it would be very expensive, but it is possible to upgrade them even more. This isn't a complete waste of time. Yeah, FARS, sure, you can have military access. Let's save up for these actual things. This isn't a complete waste of time because us expanding how much manpower we can have means that we are now building up to our limits, which is good. Right now we gotta get the Enlightenment, and quickly, if at all possible, so that I can buy those ideas without major penalties. Buying up the Enlightenment will be a little expensive, but we need it. Mysticism. Now, it might be worth going to legalism. I want to finish converting these, so I guess I do want to go mysticism. Well, no. Is this actually going to finish eventually? Never be converted. Will never be converted. Alright, we need to go mysticism. Legalism is nice because of the tech cost reduction. Makes technology cheaper. And that's something I very much want and or need. At this point, you are attacking Switzerland. Jesus Christ. This is just stupid. I don't know. I don't think this is doable. Like, our difference in development isn't that high, but they're just going to fucking town on everyone around them. So you know what? Gonna dissolve the alliance. Why am I dissolving the alliance? Well, in the hopes that people attack them. They're not going to be useful. Us, anyway. We keep relations up and everything else, but I'm gonna break that off. And I'm going to start courting France and Russia. I'm gonna need both, I think, if I'm going to have much success, or any success in taking them on. So let's give this a shot. Well, that's a good start. Military access for you is good. Can I interest you in military access? No, of course I can't. You're not interested because I'm... Oh, you're allied to Lithuania. You have too many diplomatic relationships. Yeah, yep, fair. So, picking Lithuania... Caving in and picking Lithuania was a mistake. Of course it was. Well, I can focus on getting France first. France, you're also rival to Russia, so it's really either Russia or France. I think France would be the better option here. And they would be potentially interested. I think France is the one to go for here. Fuck yeah, give me that. Combat with can go up by 2, so drill, build, build, and build. And we bought that for a little more than we needed to, but that's okay. Enlightenment is not present in any of our provinces yet, so let's just keep building these universities. Get enlightened. Let's accept that mission. Accumulate money. It'll only get us a little prestige, but it's incentive for me to sit on my hands and not buy anything, which is often encouragement that I need. Okay. Who's the Holy Roman Emperor? Austria, of course. Yeah, France, you can have France. Russia, you can have military access. Knock yourself out. Now, these improved relations are getting us actually pretty close to being able to ally you. That would be a real boon. Because you have a very good army, and you're stronger than I am. As Russia is weaker than we are. While they have a very big army, it's not a very good army. And quality is, I think, what will define this conflict. Brandenburg might actually be a fairly good ally, but because they're not rival to the Ottomans, I don't think so. This war is only against Switzerland because nobody wanted to help poor Switzerland out. Unfortunate. I can understand it, but it is unfortunate. I hope that this war means that they're eating a lot of attrition, but I know that's probably not actually the case. I think we have to go with this missionary dude so these can actually finish. I wasn't thinking about that when I bought the scientists, but I liked these to convert. Germans, nah, we liberated them from Fars, I think. They exist only because we made them exist, and I'm slowly feeding them the rest of Fars. Oh, why did performance just start getting shitty? This is something I don't love about late game, is just like, see how jumpy and framey this is? You war? It must just be Russia's terrible troop management. It's like 1700, the game slows way the fuck down. So, neither of those improvements, yeah. Yeah, maybe if we rival the Ottomans, maybe if our reputation gets better. I think maybe, but I'm not feeling hopeful about it. I'm feeling hopeful about a lot of things in this campaign at this point in time. Fars join you. They would actually join you. A dope boot? Is this the boot you're talking about? Oh, yeah, Italy has... I don't know, Italy has a good boot shape. Like, this is a heel. Where are you seeing the heel in this boot? Austria, Venice, Brabant, France, Naples, Tierra Austral, Frankfurt, and Oldenburg. I think they're gonna win that war. Like a snow boot? This? Yeah, it kind of looks like a flat shoe. I'd call that a shoe, not a boot. This is a boot because this is the heel of the boot, like a high heel shoe. This is just very flat. If this is the toe and this is the heel. Has the institution spawned in any of our provinces? No. Boo. Really? Really? This is a cool opportunity. Wow, Fars is gutsy. I don't want to fight this war. I'm kind of feeling like I don't want to play this campaign anymore. Just like, I don't see this ending well. Yeah, they have the troops on us, but I think we have troop quality that we could fight them back, and I'm bored of playing Arabia, so I think I'm gonna quit this campaign. Because I don't see us being able to beat the Ottomans. When they can fight that much of Europe at one point and win single-handedly without any help, and we still are getting attacked by a bunch of stuff. Nah. Done. Want to do something fun instead. So let's restart and do something fun instead.